My time lapse on this is gonna go crazy. It's very calming, actually. There's so many twos. Why is there so many twos? Is that supposed to be blood? I don't love that. Why did they put a cage around my giraffe? I'm gonna color my voxels. Hello, friends and gamers. So today we're going to be diving into the demo for Coloring Voxels. Now, at the time of recording this video, this demo is not available anywhere, but the teams over at Twisty Labs and Keymailer were kind enough to give me access to this demo. However, I had access to the demo because it was early access to a free-to-play game. So if y'all like what you see here today, you can just go play the game. But we're gonna give it a shot. There's like a bunch of levels in the demo, and I don't know if they carry over to like the full game, but it is exactly what it sounds like on the tin. Coloring voxels. You are coloring voxels, and it's a little, just a casual indie game. So I say we get started. I think we'll finish the entire volcano level. We'll like finish a whole level and we'll go from there. I don't think we'll do any more than that in the demo, but let's like, see what this is. I'm gonna start with bird number 1 because that seems like the easiest. So we're gonna play that level first. 6. So I have 2 of these. Oh, it's like paint by number kinda, and there's levels. Okay, I see it now. So this is color number 2 goes there. This is color number 1. We put where the ones go. Okay. And then it's kind of self-explanatory from there. I think there's also a time lapse at the end, which will be really cute. But it is pretty self-explanatory. Nothing too crazy. Like this would have been fun to multitask with while doing some Gamescom reactions. It definitely would have. Am I missing a 1? There's ones down here. Oh my God, I have to zoom out. So, okay, that drags it. Okay. So middle mouse wheel does the rotations. And then the like right mouse button shifts it a little bit. Okay. My time lapse on this is gonna go crazy. My time lapse is gonna go crazy just for the sole purpose that I've like took multiple pauses here. I see why you would want like cause you could turn on like a speedrun timer, and I didn't understand how that worked, but now I get it. Now I get why a speedrun timer would be kind of fun. It adds a little bit of stakes here. Drag again. There's a lot of dragging happening. I wonder what I'm curious with is I've been clicking in between to like get to the next color. Is it just automatically? Yes. Okay, so the next color just automatically is enabled. So, okay, I don't need to be clicking. So we can't just like click down. Cute. I think that's the order I did it in. I'm gonna assume it is, but that's a bird. How cute. New Game Plus. What's New Game Plus? This is New Game Plus. So then I can go back to the main menu. Do we want to bring out the speedrun timer? I think it'd be kind of fun. It's low stakes, so I'm like, we could bring out the speedrun timer. It could be fun. Show timer and show percentage. That would also be fun, I think. So we go back to our little volcano. Let's play bird number 2. I need to be more zoomed out. This is like stressful now that I have like, we have stakes involved. I'm just like clicking. I'm not even like looking properly. I'm just like clicking the ones that are like bolded. Cause I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. That works. Does this have the right speedrun music? No, it's very calming, actually. It is nice to like not have to really fully pay attention though. I will say that. We have our 8s, 11s. Bird is definitely more intricate. That is for sure. There's my bird. It took 47 seconds. Awesome. There's bird number 2. It's very self-explanatory, but it is a free-to-play game, so I don't think there's really anything wrong with that. Oh my God, duck. We can make a duck. No, duck. Duck time. Oh my God, it zooms you in. So, oh my God, there's so many of these. You can drag and drop as well, but that's like a lot. I say that and then I do all these like single clicks. There's so many 2s. Why is there so many 2s? And why are we starting at 2? Okay, all right, we're on the 3s. 5, 12. There's so many 2s again. Why is there so many 2s? That's bizarre, I say as I continue to click my 2s. You know, after a while, they kind of start to look like a Z. I think it's like a backwards Z. Man, I don't know. I can't think straight right now. I'm looking at these 2s are just starting to look wrong. How does this make a duck? That's what I'm curious about. Like, how does we end up with a duck here? Oh my God, there's still 2s. Like, it's just a square. How does this end up becoming a duck? I don't know. Maybe the drag and drop is kind of helpful, especially with all these like long rows. I don't really want to find out what happens if you mess up though. I'm going to be so real about that. Like I kind of want to just like keep going. If I'm like speedrunning though, oh my God, there's the ones. Eventually we'll find out what happens if you mess up a box though. Eventually we'll come to that point. Just not right now. There we go. There's the 1s, the 3s, get some 5s, the 6s, 7s, 9s, and a 12. More 1. Awesome. Oh, it actually just doesn't even let you like, because if I drag across, number that's not it, like this row here, it doesn't even let you put the color there. Okay, so that's like actually kind of great because then you can kind of just like go willy-nilly with it. Kind of just really can go crazy with it. Just like press down and you're good. Press down and just do this. Speedrun strats, baby. Any percent. Is the duck like in water? Because that would make a lot more sense here than just like whatever is happening. There's my duck. This one's like mildly satisfying. It is in water. Okay, I was like, this took 3 minutes to make a duck because they put the duck in the water. That was creature number 3. I thought it like cut me off for a second. We were just done. Elephant is next. There's a lot more. Oh God, it zooms you in so much. Luckily, the timer doesn't start until you're like put down your first block. So this is what we're doing now. There's probably a setting you can do to make it like harder, you know, like make it so if you press the wrong one, you gotta fix something. But I don't have, oh my God, there's like so much bloom on those. I didn't realize how much, like, because there was a setting for bloom. I didn't realize how much bloom some of these colors had. Like, that's a lot of bloom. God, there's so many ones. Drag and drop really does wonders, though. Instead of ones, we now have more twos. There's more twos. I'm not even halfway there. It's already been like a minute. Oh no, I'm halfway there. I'm well over halfway there. I was basing it off like the levels, but the levels probably get like smaller as you go up, so that does make some sense. Yeah, these are much smaller levels. Okay, well that one not as much. Really hope this music is copyright cleared. That because if I get copyrighted on this video, it might never see the light of day. I might just give up on it. Because I'm like listening to the music and I'm like, I've heard this before and I don't think it's copyright cleared. There's the elephant. So it's like building the animal, but also then like parts of the landscape for the volcano. Because there was a duck and then there's the elephant. I wonder if they'll be sized different. Are they? Not really. Not really. The elephant and the duck are kind of the same. Next is bushes. God, that's huge. All right, here we go. This is kind of satisfying though to like do it. Hold down and row by row it fills it. It is kind of satisfying. It's a good little like way to waste time. Does that make sense? Like I said, this would have been great. I honestly might pick this one back up while I am doing some reactions later, but I also might not be doing reactions later because I instead have to do more demo dives for other things. So we'll see. Oh, there's a lot of pink on this one. This is like bushes, so not really sure where all the pink comes in, but so be it. The very bloomy pink. Having more like small spots makes this easier. Or not small spots, like bigger lines is easier than like the small spots. Does this make sense? I hope it does. Like this, where I can just do this. This is a lot faster than like, I gotta find all the little boxes and they're very far apart sort of vibes, you know? Struggling. I'm not getting like my rows perfect anymore. Like these little lines feel harder than the big lines. Does this make sense? Probably not. The little ones still do go faster probably though. Maybe it's just how satisfying I find the thing that is like making me opinionated. I don't know. Totally goofed that. So totally like I might be just going too fast where I'm like not staying in the row. And so I'm just like missing the whole point. I could see myself picking this back up. Not for a full video though. Absolutely not. I could also see them doing like a ton of DLCs for this. It is a free game, so like do with that what you will, because there's just the possibility to make a bunch of stuff. Do I think you like need to play this game though? Probably not, but it is free to play, so it could be a good time waster if you just like need something, like a rainy day sort of thing. Put on a YouTube video on the other monitor, you're good to go, or like an anime or something. It could do the job. Pick your poison. Mine is still audiobooks. There's a lot of repeats in the patterns here, and I have no idea what bush this is trying to make. I guess maybe that was just like the base. Again, maybe, mayhaps, because these look like bushes. These like green blobs, this would be what a bush looks like. And there's little berries, that's cute. We're getting there, we're getting there. We're 99% of the way there. It's funny because these like top levels are so tiny that it's like, this is like the 99%. Very satisfying little speed paint there. Took 4 minutes for that one. That's what we look like so far. Okay. Giraffe time. Time for the giraffe. Oh God. They zoom you in very close. There's probably a setting that will like change that, but it's too late now. Now, like I can't like go in settings. Like, listen, the timer's already started. We can't go in settings. We must finish this and hope for the best. I'm about to just go crazy with it. Just do this. Like I've been trying to like be very like precise with my lines. And now I'm like, you know what? Just do this. Hold down and speedrun. There's a timer for a reason. The game will figure out what I'm trying to do. It's fine. Just like color it in like a kid. It's coloring voxels. It's like a coloring book. Some people are very particular about their coloring books though. Like they have like a whole system and like all the markers. And I'm like, I could never. Like, what do you do when the markers run out of juice? Do you just buy more markers? Because like I had like a coloring phase, like an adult coloring phase, like I think maybe like 2020, 2021. And those markers die real fast. Like, are you just buying new markers all the time? That's expensive. I don't think I could do another coloring phase. I don't want to have to spend that much money on markers. Same deal for like artists, like power to ya. I guess if it's like, I mean, I spend a lot of time and energy on my hobbies. So like if it's your hobby, I guess, but like still, maybe this is like this game can be like the trade-off for not spending a bunch of money on markers. This is free to play. And you know what? I'm getting a little bit of an arm workout from all the dragging. My arm is hurting, but also it was hurting yesterday too. So maybe that's just still from yesterday. I will say, having to do the coloring on the bases of things is a little bit annoying. Like I want to make a giraffe. Where's my giraffe? I say that, I think we've started creation of the giraffe, as well as a tree of some sorts, it looks like. I like can't see the boxes because there's like so many in different spots. I was hoping the giraffe would be bigger though and not just have like little stick legs, but it does kind of have stick legs. Oh, there's 2 trees actually. I thought that there was more of the giraffe, but this is a different type of tree, it looks like. I don't know how true to life that is. Like, are they, oh, one's like a bush. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. One of the trees is not a tree. Like this one over here, that's just a bush. Another bush has hit the volcano landscape. Did I make the inside of the giraffe like red? Why? That feels unnecessary. Like, is that supposed to be blood? I don't love that. I'm just doing the neck. That's literally all this is. We're at like the 98% because it's just the neck. Okay, now you have giraffe head. Oh, did his little eyeballs. There we go. It's so tall just because of the giraffe. Yeah, they made the inside of the giraffe like the stomach red for some reason. I feel uncomfortable with that. Like, yeah, they're right. The inside of a giraffe would be red unless blood is supposed to be blue inside or something. I don't know. I feel like you're told that in like elementary school and everyone remembers it. And it's like, for what? This doesn't help us for anything. Also, why did they put a cager on my giraffe? Why is there a cager on the giraffe? Now we have a tortoise. Oh God, this is a lot. Like it feels like they're making the levels harder by just like adding more background elements. Maybe it's just this volcano level though. I don't know. I guess like if it all slots together, it makes sense. I don't know. I'm gonna color my voxels. I'm excited for the tortoise though. I like turtles. Oh, and there's more of the glowing pink. It's a nice pink, but boy, does it glow. I think if you really put time and effort into it, you could probably finish this entire demo in like an hour. We're not gonna do that because I feel like we've gotten the gist of the demo dive, and also the full game is out, so like I don't feel the need to like go through every single level in the demo. If I was gonna do that, I would just download the full game, you know? Like I know we need to make the base, but I go into this, I'm like, ooh, turtle time. No turtle. It's like the last like couple of levels, you get a turtle. You make the entire base background elements, and it's like, as a treat, a turtle. Like maybe splitting it, like, I know that it's out already and it's also a free to play game, so it's not that serious, but like having a level for like the base elements, and then you get to make the little like fun things. Kind of like a model kit almost. Is that how those work? Are we making the turtle? I think we have moved on to turtle time. There's also another bush in the turtle scene. See, at least with the turtle, I didn't give it like a red inside. Like, is the red inside for the animals, is that like correct? Technically, yeah. But is it still making me a little bit uncomfortable with the energy I've created in the studio? A little bit. There's my turtle over there. It's kind of cute, actually. I want to take that one home. I kind of like the turtle. I know the volcano is going to be like a heavy hitter. Like that's the big piece. Oh, there's a crocodile, boat, a hut, plane, coconuts, a lion, snake ruins. Oh my God, there's like a lot here that I like didn't realize how many pieces there was. We might really have to start speedrunning these. Crocodile time. I also don't think the speed paint version, like the speedrun at the end, the little video takes into account the order you're doing it in, because at first I was like doing it in like proper rows so it looked right. But now that I'm kind of just doing it in pieces, I don't think it's like this. I don't think it's the same order I'm doing it in here, because I'm being much more like haphazard with it here. And it's like not the same. Or like the speed paint itself looks like it's done the same way. Oh God, this is gonna be a lot of that bright pink. Everyone avert your eyes. I could turn down the bloom, but that's a lot. It's my demo dive, I get to make the rules. There's the bright pink, and then there's like this bright cream white color. But everything kind of has a little bit of a glow to it because of the pink. This is the crocodile. I guess the crocodile could be in the radioactive pink water. That makes sense. I think a crocodile would survive the radioactive pink water. I do think it would. Mutant pink water crocodiles. It could also just be a reflection of like a sunset or something. It could be lava. Not really sure yet. We'll find out after we've created the whole scene to see. Having to hold down though is hurting my arm again though, and it's like not great. Like I could do it one click by one, but that takes so much longer. So I'm just gonna let my arm hurt. Listen, I'm really determined. I want to finish this at least one scene. I don't need to, but I would like to. Especially because usually at a demo dive, if my arm or like hands start to hurt, I'm like, okay, we're done. I want to finish one. It is satisfying enough that I want to finish it. Will I probably have to take a break before I record the next videos? Probably, but it's fine. Watch this be like the most like taxing demo dive I do today. I have like at least 10 to do today. Probably more than that, because math. This is gonna be like the most tax. I have horror game demos to do today. And yet, here I am, complaining the most about the coloring game. I can't even like decide not to talk for the rest and just like time-lapse speed run the whole thing, because all my music that I was using for my videos keeps getting copyrighted, so I've had to change music for videos, and so I don't even know what I'd put in the background. It's not proper copyright claims, by the way. It's all false copyright claims, but I'm tired and sick of dealing with it, so I've just decided to change music, and it's really annoying. Virgin Music Group, you're on my list. What list? You'll never know. Purple inside the crocodile. Why is that? First it was red blood, now it's the blue purple that I think is actually correct. I love the little eyeballs though, because they're just like black dots. They're just so cute. Oh, does it have like a tree or something on top of it? Oh no, it's a little oh, the crocodile's under a bridge. That's so cute. Oh, it's a little bridge. Oh, God, that's adorable. Stop. So I'm recording this on a bank holiday here in the US. So this video is literally going up like the day after I record it. Pay no attention to that. But I keep getting like work emails and forgetting that it's only a bank holiday in the US and everyone else is still working today. Look at the little guy. His little eyeballs. Crocodile might be my favorite. I think it's just because it's like under the bridge. It's cute. All right, boat time. Time for the boat. God. This one's gonna take a while, isn't it? Maybe you're not supposed to speedrun it, but also I could be here for a long time. Remember how I said you could probably finish the entire demo in an hour? I lied. They put a lot of content into the demo then, just with how long these levels take, because it's gonna take me at least an hour probably to get the volcano level done. And I'm talking, but I'm like moving at the same time. It's not like I'm sitting here not saying not doing anything. I'm working and yapping, you know? So a lot of content in the demo. Demo's not available though. If you guys want to play this game, you do have to play the full version, which I feel like is probably better. If I was smart, I would download the full version to compare. I'm not smart. I don't want to do that. That defeats the purpose of the demo dive for demos. I say that, but I have put full free games in demo dives before. I have done that. In fact, the list of demos I was pulling from to record for today had some free games on it as well. I could have dug into, but did not end up getting, and you will see those videos next week. I like accidentally rotated this a little bit and now it's like not straight and it's bothering me. God, there's another pink. This one has a lot of colors. This boat, I like can't even see the little boxes anymore. I'm struggling and it's this goddamn loom pink. And so I really am just like dragging my mouse across the thing like a coloring book because I can't see. I like having the whole thing on screen too, so I don't want to like zoom in because then I like will have to keep drag around the screen and that's gonna be even more annoying. So I also don't think it helps, like it does not every colors in every row. So I'm like goes from like 6 to 12 and I'm like, I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what number to look for. It does say on the bottom of the screen, but I'm not looking down there. Next row, we're halfway there, baby, which means the next couple of rows are probably gonna continue to get smaller. Oh, there's a lot of 3s over here. I was like, I thought I finished the 3s. What's over here? More 3s. I'm missing a 6. I was like, I'm missing a 6. Where is it? Like, it goes from 6 to 10 to 12. There's not really what just happened? What just happened? Why did it zoom in? I didn't click anything. What I was saying is that there's not really a way to like fix the tiny numbers issue if you'd like to see the whole thing. Because the fix to that would be to make it a different color, but we're coloring it in. So if it's a different color, I suddenly think it's colored in, you know? Like maybe you can make the numbers like red, but also like, what if someone's colorblind? There's no proper way to fix the tiny numbers thing unless if you want to zoom in. I don't want to zoom in. I'm bitter. Not bitter. Bitter is not the right word. Stubborn. Stubborn is the right word though. I don't know if I can keep going though. My arm like really hurts from this. I don't know what it is. The cozy voxel game is taking me out, like quite literally. All the things that could take me out. It's this. There's our little boat though. I thought it was gonna be like a fancy boat, but it is just like a little paddle boat. So there is that. I don't know what else to say about my boat. It's taking longer than I thought. I thought it was like almost done, but it just keeps going. It's not a paddle boat per se, but it is like a sailboat. And now we make the nearby tree. We have tree aesthetic here. There it is. I can't tell if it's the order I'm doing it. It's very fast. And there's our little sailboat. Loading screen goes crazy. Okay, it's like we're getting somewhere. We have the hut next. Let me just try to zoom out, even though my computer doesn't want to zoom out for some reason. My times start to go up. It's because I literally am just taking longer. So I don't have, for whatever reason, arm hurts. I cannot tell you why. I'm starting to think you're only supposed to do like a couple of levels at one given time. No, not like the whole big thing. But like I said, I'm stubborn. I think the most annoying thing is that when there's like one little box of one color and it's like, wait, where does, like, it's like the last thing on the layer and it's like, I have no idea where this is or where it's supposed to be. Like, where's 18? I have no idea. It's like a game of Where's Waldo. It's like there's multiple colors on some of these layers, but it's like you're never gonna see it. So like, what's the whole point, my guy? The inside of the giraffe being red, what was the point? The yellow they used for number 13 is like a nice yellow, but also 19 is like very close. You went from having a bunch of ones to now there's a bunch of twos. But like, I am also just running out of things to say at this point. Today we have learned that the coloring girlies have it rough. This is hard work, and it's not even the same thing. It's like wildly different than the coloring book girlies from TikTok. Maybe this is why I couldn't fully get into like the coloring book thing, because I just get impatient after a while. Like, I don't think of myself as a super impatient person, but maybe I am. You never know. I think I just don't get doing all the levels, like all the layers, when you're not gonna see. Because it's not like in Photoshop you can do an overlay layer and see like what's underneath it a little bit. No, it's not the same. Like, it's in the final time lapse, but you could put anything on the base part. We talked about this. The base could be like a separate thing, and then you just start putting stuff on top of it. And the whole level is just the turtle. It's also like these like 4 brown dots has been on like I hit my mic, on like every level. It's probably the base for the hut, but like keeps being there, and there's like a full block around it. So like, what is the reason? I think it's also just this level in particular has just been like a lot of like solid layers, and it's like, why? No one is going to see it. I think I'm also just a big supporter of it doesn't have to be perfect. Like, if no one's going to see the inside components of something, if it's a little ugly, that's okay. If it being a little ugly is going to save you some time, go for it. Like the Sims code being a bunch of spaghetti after like, what is it, 7 years at this point or something? I mean, at first I get it. It probably started as a, well, no one's gonna see it, but then it's like, it's the Sims, people mod the Sims, everyone's going to see it. So like, not the greatest example, but like I get the vibe they were trying to go with. This feels like a lot more than a little hut. Like, it's cute, it's cozy, good for them. Whoever is living in this voxel scenario. I think we're getting very close to roof time though. Yeah, roof time! I'm getting distracted by the notifications on my little phone though. I probably put it in a bad spot because I don't think this is the game to get distracted during. You could easily get distracted during this game, but like, I think the whole point is to not. It's a little treehouse thing. That's cute. How does it slot into the bigger picture? I'm curious. Is it like all the way over there? Yeah. Oh, come on. Stop. Keep going. You're going too far. Playing time. It zooms you in so close. Okay, here we go. Time for the base levels. Watch this ends up being the only demo dive I do today. I have a list of other ones I need to get done, and this ends up being the only one because it took so much longer than I thought it would. It's been 45 minutes, but now I'm invested and I have to finish it. Very bloomy pink is kind of growing on me. I kind of like the bloom. It might give me a headache later, but I kind of like it. It's pretty. Although similarly to how I need my OBS to yell at me when I stop recording, which I did figure out the setting for that, by the way. It doesn't yell at me, but there is a pop-up you can turn on. Did figure that out, by the way. I need something similar with this game where it yells at me and points me to where the sections I haven't filled in are, because it just comes back to them being so tiny on the big screen, but also I want to see everything because it's more satisfying that way. So what do we do? Maybe I do need a new glasses prescription. The one I currently have like just expired like in July, so it's like not that old. Maybe I can't see. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I am in fact the problem here. Finally got some like breakup of like the main Korean layer, and we're 82% of the way done. Most of this is just that base, and it's like a very thick base as well. I don't even remember what we're building in this level. I'm gonna be so real. Oh, a plane, yeah. I guess that makes sense. Did the plane crash or like, because that's a little bit morbid. But I mean, we did have the bloody giraffe, so there is that. Wouldn't be the first time. Also, my arm is starting to hurt again. It like wasn't for a while, and now it's back. I think somebody just tried to enter my apartment. If this couldn't get any more cursed, I just heard a noise that definitely sounded like somebody at my door. But it is deadbolted, so I'll deal with that later. It's also like bright. It's like 3 in the afternoon, so I don't know what they're on. Like if it was dark out, I'd be more concerned, but it's literally 3 in the afternoon. If I start screaming, all my neighbors will hear. There is a plane on the floor here. And I don't think, I'm gonna say it didn't crash, it landed here. It's supposed to be here, you know? Were some of the blocks like transparent? Because it looked like it. Yeah, there's like transparent blocks. That's really cool, actually. Where have those been? We need more transparent ones. Those are cool. Are they transparent or am I going crazy? No, they're like kind of transparent over there. That's kind of that's like a cool effect. I don't really see I see the plane. The plane like blends in really well with the backdrop a little bit. All right, coconuts. We have coconuts next. Oh God, this is like huge for coconuts. Eventually I am gonna have to start like zooming in on these, and I am not gonna be happy about that. Now that I like recognize that like there's noises happening in my apartment, all the noises are like freaking me out. That's sometimes the problem with a cozy game. It says I've given too much time to hear things and think, and it freaks me out a little bit. Because this is like an ultra cozy game, but also it could just be the fact that somebody is being obnoxious and loud and obnoxious, and it sounds like they're trying to get into my apartment. But it also could just be my upstairs neighbor carrying on at 3:30 in the afternoon on a Monday. They're not jobless, by the way. It is just a bank holiday, so no one has work. I am behind on recording things though, so here we are. Look at us. I was just thinking though, I'm gonna be real mad if the demo progress doesn't carry over to the full game. But I also don't know if I'm gonna play the full game, so like, there's that. Like I said, this might just be a little bit too cozy for me, you know? And I love a cozy game, but I like a little bit of bang bang boom at the same time, you know? I'm like starting to get uncomfy in my chair too. I haven't even been sitting in my chair for that long. Like, yeah, it's been 55 minutes, but like I was up and walking around before this. I like refilled my water bottle and everything, which 55 minutes I've spent on this so far is kind of wild. Isn't this this is all just for coconuts too? All of this for some coconuts. Like playing, like, it really is like Where's Waldo trying to find some of these like single voxels. Not even the single ones. There's 2 over here that I couldn't find either. Like, I'm struggling. I feel like it almost would be worse trying to like, if you zoomed in and like did it in like chunks, like really closely, like you'd be able to see the numbers. But then like if something's on the opposite side of the board, then what? Then you're really playing like spot the difference. Where are the coconuts though? Because I see the trees for the coconuts, but I don't see the coconuts. I guess those are the coconuts? Yeah, those would be some coconuts, wouldn't it? I guess there's coconuts on the ground then too. I didn't know those were coconuts. There's a singular tree with coconuts. This is for coconuts. So close, but so far. 99%. There's still multiple more layers. It's a very interesting little tropical island though, because you have like normal trees and then like coconut trees, and then you have like these like red trees. Very interesting. All right, at the hour mark, how close are we to being done? We have the lion, the snake, and the wardrobe. Nope, we have the lion, the snake, ruins, and the actual volcano. So let's do the lion. We got 4 levels left. The lion does not concern itself with levels. I, however, do. Find my other 3s. Where are the 3s? Oh, my arm is starting to feel it again. It is feeling it now, Mr. Krabs. Take a nap out of it. This is like the ultimate like pre-nap game. Like I can feel myself getting sleepy, which thankfully I can take a nap today if I want to, because it is once again a bank holiday. Hey, like I can't tell if I would play this again, but it is free to play. So if like you're looking for a free to play cozy game that isn't like Infinity Nikki or something like that, like not something that's not a gacha game, this could be like a really good alternative, especially if you're like into coloring books and stuff like that, and like don't want to, or like if you're traveling and don't want to lug around a coloring book and you have like a device that could play this. I don't know if it runs on Steam Deck, but I'd be curious to see, because I know it's a big thing. Like people want to travel with their coloring stuff, but it's like traveling with all that is a pain in the butt. So like maybe you don't. You just find something similar, and this is similar enough, I feel like, especially if you're not like speed running it like I am. You could spend hours with this, like if you're doing it like cell by cell and not just like like I am, you know, if you don't have the speedrun timer on. I just really hope I don't get DMCA'd, because the music sounds like very familiar, and I'm like, I'm gonna get copyrighted for this. I didn't check if it was cleared for streaming. I thought it was, just because I did not check. And hopefully I'm like clipping around enough that even if it's not, no one will know. I think my biggest fear is that I go to check if it's cleared for streaming or not, and they bamboozled me with like AI music or something, because that's happened before too. I'd rather get copyrighted than it be AI music. Because like it sounds familiar enough, but I'm like, where have I heard it, you know? Maybe it's just because I've heard it so many times as it keeps like looping that I'm like, oh yeah, I know this music. No, you don't. This is the lion level. Yeah, they did the red inside the lion again. Like, I know it makes sense, but I'm also just like, that's unsettling. The lion blood is unsettling, all right? It wasn't any less unsettling with the giraffe either. It's not just like lion blood. That was like the lion's brain. Oh my god, wait, there was pink in there too, and it's because it was the brain. It makes sense, like, with anatomy and all that, but like, it's unsettling. I don't want to think about lion guts or giraffe guts. Does it have a little flower though? Is that what I was making at the end? Because that's kind of cute. Oh no, it's a cactus. What type of landscape are we on? That's a cactus. I guess it was cactus flowers, technically. Where are we? It is looking really cute once you like start piecing it together. It is kind of cute, I will say that. But like there's a lot of different plants from different biomes happening here, but it's snake time, baby. All right, that's a lot of layers once again. Oh, this one's like long. Oh my god, okay. This is gonna be a time, isn't it? We got a long boy level. There she is, that pink color. Yeah, on a totally unrelated note, if the audio for this video is like really wonky, it's because I really did have to edit it. It's Kind of fun to look at it in my OBS like preview though, because I can like see it happening over there too, and it's like tinier, so it's a little bit more satisfying because I can't see like the specific details. Also, it's like in the corner of my eyeballs, so it's satisfying over there too. This would have been great to play yesterday though. It was like raining pretty much all day yesterday. This would have been a great rainy day game. This in an audiobook would have hit. I'm kind of waiting for the snake to show up though, because there's just been a lot of layers, a lot of green layers, and I love a good snake. So I'm like curious what this is gonna look like, because the animal's been kind of small. And generally, like compared to a lion, a snake is kind of small. Like I know they can get big, but how is this game planning on doing the snake? You know? I also think the glowing pink is lava because it's like bubbling like lava, which means it's gonna end up looking really pretty. Pink lava. It's gonna look like Pepto-Bismol. I recently found out through scrolling on Pinterest that you can dye shirts with Pepto-Bismol and it like changes in the light. Wild. I'm probably never gonna do it, but you can do it, allegedly. I have a lot of free time at work. What can I say? Like the snake level should look like Snake the game a little bit, you know, because it's like the blocks. Curious. We're 80% of the way through this one and I see no snake. I also couldn't find my last box for 3. See, these ones over here are like, are these the snakes? Wait, those are like big for snake, like proportionately. I think those are the snakes though. Are they? I'm unsure. I also can't find my 3s. Like they don't have the eyeballs. The black orbs. And by orbs, I mean a singular block to stand for an eyeball. There's some black over here though. I see 2. We could get some snake eyeballs. The singular blocks are like getting me. Like where's the 7s and the 8s? I can't find them. Like this snake level is actually kind of hard. The flowers are pretty. The snakes are hiding. I did all that effort for the snakes and they're hiding. I think that's actually what snakes do though, so I shouldn't be that surprised. What are they hiding in though? Like what is this snake enclosure? Also, I made no snake eyes. My arm does hurt though. There's a lot of details in the snake one, where it's like one block here and there. I cannot find these 1 blocks. I really can't. Like the 4s and the 7s and the 3s. There's just a lot happening with this one. I know this is like a later one and they probably did that purposely, but still, it's like, this is a lot, guys. It's not like even either, you know? So I'm just like, wait, what's the 7s and the... Oh, there's more. Is that it? Nope, there's multiple more levels. Oh my god, this one specifically is like 10 minutes long. I think I am an impatient person. I think that's what we learned today. We all learned today I am more impatient than I initially thought I was. I don't even know if it's impatience or just like a, is it worth it? Do we leave it alone? Type of vibe I bring to the situation that not a lot of people like. There's the snakes. Everyone keep their eye out for the snakies. Yeah, I guess I do. Oh, I do see the snakies. Okay, they're cute. It's hard to tell though until they're like fully formed. 9 minutes and 1 second the snakes took. To be fair, there was 2 snakes. All right, I think we have 2 left. The ruins and the titular volcano. Let's do the ruins. These are both gonna, oh god, these are gonna take forever. God, they're getting smaller. We'll make it, but I might not talk that much for the last 2. My battery, the bigger these boards get, the like more juice my battery is running out of. Like here I was thinking I could get this video up like today. Like I could edit and upload the whole thing today. I've been recording for 1 hour and 16 minutes. It's not happening, bestie. Some of these colors are so similar too. Like 4 and 16 for this one are like the same color. Maybe it's just because I'm very zoomed out that they look exactly the same. I don't know. We are getting like something with this one for the base here, but I feel like it's all gonna be covered up anyways. So like there is that, unfortunately. Oh, I'm missing some 1s. Oh god. I'm missing 1. I have no idea where it is. Oh, it's right there. Oh my god. You've got to be kidding. 10s. We're on the 10s. Luckily, we have fun colors coming up. Because I'm like, this is really boring so far. There's that lava. I like, couldn't find the other 26 either. Like, it's so tiny. It's like cute, but like it's so tiny. Okay, you can kind of see like it's not all covered up for this one. I thought that maybe the ruins level might be a little bit more open because it's like, I don't know, ruins. It's like in the earth. Ruins of what? I don't know. We'll find out. I'm missing a 1-4. I'm missing a 4 and I don't know where it is. There's like 2 16s up in the corner. I'm like, I don't even know where these go. It's like the hardest part is just like finding where some of the boxes go. Like, what am I even, 10? Or 1? No, there's 1s. Okay, there's like 3 1s somewhere. Like it's getting to a point where it's more so like I feel like I'm crashing it out over Where's Waldo when I was like 8, you know? I really am just spacing out at this point. I'll get it done eventually, right? If we demo dive a game like this again, remind me not to decide to do the whole thing, the whole level. Remind me not to do that again, like in 1 sitting. Because like I could stop, but I'm also so close to being done with the whole thing. Just for the volcano level though, none of the other levels. It's impressive how much content they put in the demo though. Because if a demo is just a proof of concept, you could have done like one of these and been solid. Concept has been proven. I'm getting so sleepy though. Like I've played a couple of cozy games the last couple of weeks here where I've made the joke about this is like my pre-sleepy game. Like I'm going to sleep after this, I'm sleepy. But like this one particularly, it's also could just be it's 3 o'clock, now 4 o'clock, and I've hit the 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock nap situation. I don't know though. This would be good for one of like those ASMR gaming channels. I can never do that. I'm like way too chaotic for one of those. Even like a no commentary long play is too silent for me. I need more than that. I need to scream into the void at least once per video. No shade to people who do quiet gameplay videos though. It could never be me. I've like tried before. It could never be me. Like I had a brief period of time where I like considered a series for the channel, specifically of like cozier sleepy time games. Couldn't do it. Could not do it. Because then I would just start screaming into the void and it was like, okay, well now it can't be a cozy sleepy time video anymore. I'm screaming. Maybe I'll bring that back though. It could be a fun thing to try like in fall. I get so much stronger when the colder months hit. And not like physically stronger or like healthily strong, but like based on vibes. Yeah. It's the perfect time for cozy, sleepy time stuff. But again, I can never. Like I go into normal videos sometimes like, this is gonna be a nice chill time, guys. A nice chill hour. And then we're screaming. So this color number 6 is like a really nice color, by the way. I like her. It's a little bit lighter than my IRL hair color though. So that's probably why I like it. Vibes. I like it because vibes. I do like this ruins level though, like because you can see kind of inside, so it feels like the lower layers that we did like are more worth it this time. And it makes a cool effect. It vibe. That's what it does. Where's my 6? I found my 6. Maybe I will try to bring back cozy gaming hours though, because there's a couple of games that would be like a great way to like finish them. I might even come back to this game if I decide to do cozy gaming hours, because I was gonna initially give this like a nay, because I'm like, oh, this was a fun time, but I don't really see myself doing it again. But maybe not like ASMR, because I think I think I would cringe if I tried to do ASMR myself. Not that I think ASMR is cringe, but like if I tried to do it and had to like listen to myself doing it to edit, I think I would just implode. But like something similar enough, because I kind of want to do the rest of these. They're fun. I don't remember what the original plan for that series was though, so I'd have to like kind of probably dig that out. Because I feel like 2025 has been the year I've just been like delegating all my little videos into different like series for the channel, and it's been kind of fun. Because like demo dives is something we've always had, but being able to kind of like do more is fun. Especially because I always really like doing the demo dives, so I was like, what if I did that with more types of content on the channel, but not just demo dives, but like other stuff. It's been fun, especially because I have like certain things I've done before and like continually do on the channel, but I've never really had a name for it. So it's kind of just like giving a name to things as well, like the Steam event, Steam sale deep dives and things like that, kind of just giving them a name. Reaction recaps is one that I brought back from like years ago. Just gave it a little bit of a different twist. It's like one gray 4 block. You gotta be kidding me. Kind of mad though, because we're covering up the like innards of the ruins, and I want to see the innards of the ruins. They were fun. I liked the innards of the ruins. Bring them back. It's been an hour and a half, by the way. There's more 6s. There's the 6s. They're up here. Okay. Like, I guess we'll see the innards of the ruins in like the speed paint, but like, I thought the innards of the ruins were pretty. At this point in time, I just hope I don't run out of storage space on my hard drive I record to, because that's also where I put all the demo dives I have to do, and I do not have that much space left on there. It's getting to that point where I have so much stuff pre-recorded that I might need to buy a second giant hard drive, like external hard drive for video files. I've never had to do that. The only time I've had to rebuy external hard drives is because I drop it and it dies. But I might, because I keep saying it's a bank holiday, it's Labor Day, and I know that Labor Day has like furniture sales, but I might still see if I can get like a sale from Best Buy or something to buy another hard drive. It's getting to a point where I'm just like, girl, I just need to buy another external. It's getting to a point. I will now be traveling with my computer and 3 external hard drives. Kind of nutty, because it's like I'm very behind on editing stuff, but I'm also very behind on recording. So it just keeps like, it's an endless cycle, you know? And here I am talking about wanting to do a whole nother like cozy game series for the channel. And I'm gonna need another hard drive. There she is. I love the innards. There's flowers in there too. That's so pretty. This might be my favorite one, I think, just because the inside layers, even if you can't see them, actually feel like they have a purpose. And it's not just like a block. There was like differentiation to it. So to make this video even longer, and the thing is, I took so long to record this. I have a deadline for this video. I don't even think I'm gonna hit the deadline. Like, I think I'm gonna be uploading it overdue of the deadline, but I'm still like having such a good time with it at this point. So we have to do the volcano, and I went a little bit too far. So this one's gonna take a while. I already know, but it is the titular volcano. So let's get her done. I might not talk a ton during this one. It's fine. There's been so much yapping in this video. But like, it's also inspired me to like bring back the cozy sleepy time story. Not sleepy time stories, like sleepy time game videos. And I need to think of like a good name for them probably. That being said, if I decide to bring that series back, this game will definitely be a play, like a big contender to like start with it, because I feel like it's an easy one to start with and like get the right vibes down. But I have no idea what I would call it. So I need to like figure that out. If I decide not to bring that series back though, I probably won't play more of this game, because it is making me really sleepy tired. But like, that's the whole point of the series. Where's my twos? That would be the whole point of the thing. You know, because I think originally I did it with Genshin and was just gonna do like farming, but Genshin farming sometimes can get a little crazy. So I missed a 14. All right, next level. Or I guess layer. It would be a layer, yes. But I guess if I decide to bring the sleepy time videos back, and by sleepy time I just mean chill, nighttime cozy games, I need to come up with a proper name. Let me know if like game recommendations, because there's a couple of games I could bring back for sure. Another one being like Minami Lane has a similar vibe, because I feel like there's a lot of cozy games particularly that I like never get to, because I'm like, I feel like it would just be too low key for a video, but like I want to, and like that's the type of series where a game like this would be perfect for. I just could never do ASMR, because I think I would just start laughing, you know, like I would start laughing at myself, and that would ruin the vibe. I applaud ASMR artists hard. It has all these little like 20s just like singularly, and then it like differentiates with like 22s, and there's just a lot happening. There's a dog barking outside. I think it's my next door neighbors, one of their dogs. Again, ruining the vibe, but they're so cute. I've met my neighbor's dogs a couple of times. They're so cute. I don't love my neighbor, but I do love their dogs. And I can say that because there's absolutely no plausible way my next door neighbor would ever see this video, because they're like my exact opposite in a person. I'm not elaborating on that, but like we are not the same. I know that person, I'm not even gonna say, I'm not even gonna get specific about it. I know that person is not watching gaming videos on the internet. Absolutely not. I don't even think they know what a VTuber is. I'd be surprised if they even knew what anime was, quite frankly. And I would like to keep it that way, because I do have a couple of neighbors who do know what anime is. And I know that because they have stickers on their cars. I'm not helping the problem. I also have stickers on my car, but still. I bet at least one of my neighbors knows what a VTuber is. I don't want to find out if they know what a VTuber is though. I'm fine over here. I'm fine, just fine over here. Fine and dandy. Coloring my little voxels at 4 in the afternoon on a bank holiday. We don't need to discuss that any further. Why are we only 29%? Awesome. I've been yapping though, so I haven't really been paying attention. It's like the volcano and the tree line, I think that's what's happening here. I think if I did bring back the cozy nighttime gaming series, I think particularly it would probably have to be long plays. And I'm not like great with long plays because I hate having dead air in my own content. I'm totally fine when other people have dead air. I just am like I'm very particular about my own content and how it's edited and everything. Like I want it to be perfect as much as it can be. So I'm like very particular about that. Whereas if any other video or anyone has dead air, I'm like, it's great, actually. You rock that dead air. I can't. That's also why I don't give my video editing to somebody else, because I'm so particular about it. Because obviously I get like the spam emails of people reaching out to edit, but I've gotten like legitimate ones too. And I love you for offering, but I'm so like much of a perfectionist when it comes to my video editing. I could not offload it to somebody else. I don't think ever, quite frankly. If I ever do, that'll be the day. It's been a nice little yap sesh though, if nothing else. I'm having fun with this game though. That's why it's like an hour 40 and I'm still going. Like if I wasn't having fun, I would have stopped a long time ago. It's kind of funny though, because for me, I'm probably gonna upload this video at like 8 o'clock in the morning, because I was supposed to get it up today and all that jazz. It's probably gonna go up at like 8 a.m, but it's like sleepy nighttime video, but also time zones exist. So like, hopefully you're watching this at night, because if you're watching it in the morning, I apologize. It might put you to sleep. Probably not though. I was screaming into the void earlier. But then I got cozy. I wound down a little bit. That's not a real word. I'm missing some 5s. 1 5. Nope, I'm missing multiple 5s. Where's my other 5s? 5. There we go. Oh, the 6s are hard to find. And this doesn't feel like a volcano though. It'll probably look like one when it's all said over and done with, but like right now it doesn't really feel like a volcano. We have lava over here, but it's missing something. It's only 42% of the way done, so trust the process. Trust the process on this one. I'm missing some 17s. There they are. Okay. I like the 17 color for this one too. It's a nice blue. The raw footage for this video is most definitely going to be 2 hours long, by the way. I don't know how long the final product's going to be, but this weirdly enough ended up being a test run for something. Like I talk about how backlogged I am, and I'm just like, let's add another series. Hypothetically though, another series would also like give me something to like shoehorn different games into, so that also could be pretty good. Because I have like gacha shenanigans where I shoehorn in gacha game events that aren't necessarily like something that needs its whole own video. So this could also definitely be something. And it lets me actually play like a lot of games that I kind of was like not doing for content. It gives me like content to do them with, like the more chill games. Because some visual novels I think could also fit in here really well, and that would be great. Because that would be real nighttime story time. Sleepy stories. A visual novel would be real sleepy story time. That's not going to be the name of the series, by the way, because it's not all going to be like visual. It's obviously not all going to be visual novels. This is not a visual novel by any means. Oh my god, we're only at 49%. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a 2-hour long. I don't even want to split it. Because, like, I could split it. I probably won't. I don't know. We'll have to see what the final product of this looks like. Because I might have to split it and, like, record a new outro. I haven't been talking the whole time, though, so I don't know what this is going to edit down to, which is the concerning part. We hit the halfway point. I am 15 minutes away from this being 2 hours of raw footage. Somehow this video also ended up being really meta and has a lot of talking about the process of making videos in it. But I think that's because I went into this having, like, one idea for it and totally had it flipped on its head. And now I'm like, I could do something with this. I could. Because even in terms of, like, the player nay schedule and stuff like that, I'm like, I sometimes will give a video a nay or a game a nay if I can't figure out another video to do with it. And a lot of times, like, more chill games like this will end up there. But it's like, I kind of want to play more of it and, like, show it off, too. Because I love showing off a fun game as much as I like actually playing the game, especially indies. I think everyone should play more indie games, including myself. And I play a lot, but I would like to play more. It's like I'm missing a 15. I found the 15 though. I'm still trusting the process for this one as well because I still don't see a volcano. But this level particularly is kind of fun, so I'm trusting the process. I almost didn't play this too. I almost just like entirely skipped this video. But again, look at us. Also, it's a good thing I don't have my Spotify open because the amount of times I've hit the button on my mouse, I have keybound to work with like playing the next song on Spotify. Just by accident, I've hit it so many times while recording this video and you don't even know. But my Spotify is closed, so we haven't run into that problem yet. This game is starting to lag more though, and it's probably because I'm running out of room on my drive that's recording. Because that's also the same drive the game is on. I need more storage. That's what we're getting at. I'm gonna see if things are on sale because I will like drop money tonight to get like more external and internal storage for my PC because I need more of both. I think it's come to that. Also, this color number 11 is like a really nice orange, by the way. I'm just now noticing, but it's like a nice orange. It's like a little bit muted. She's pretty. I'm not really even talking anymore. I'm just like, I really would like this raw footage to be under 2 hours. But if you think this game looks like it has no content, it has a lot of content. It does take quite some time, which is nice. I like it, but it's just, I wasn't expecting it, you know? I was expecting this to be like a boom boom, like 20-minute video. And it's the exact opposite of that, which is still nice because I do like when games surprise me. All right, 2/3 of the way there, and it's been 20 minutes. I have entirely ran out of things to say about this game though. I do want to play more of it. It ended up weirdly enough being a play and also like a lot more than that. I will say it's kind of funny. I was debating ordering like dinner for myself later because like I'm just chilling today and I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna want to cook. I decided not to do that. I am gonna cook dinner tonight, but I think one of my family members just ordered food from the exact place I was thinking about ordering food from. One brain cell, all of us. I say I think because we all share like a food delivery account, and I'm pretty sure it's the person I'm thinking of who ordered, but I'm not positive because I am recording a video right now. I can't really go check, you know? I should have gone over though. I didn't go over though because I'm like out of gas in my car and I didn't want to fill it up last night in the dark because I drove home when it was already dark out and I would have to get it today. And I'm like, I really don't feel like doing that today. I'll just do it tomorrow on my way to work. But because I have no gas, I can't go anywhere. But I'm like, I'm already gonna, like, I'd be going out to work tomorrow. So I'll just get it tomorrow. I'd rather be like 10 minutes late to work because I had to get gas and it's like, oh, no worries, than like waste my time today, you know? I can do that. I'm also realizing I'm like spending all this time at the demo. We're gonna have to do this again when the game actually, like when I play the release version of the game. Yeah, we're gonna have to do it again. I'm kind of okay with that. Like I'm not really even mad about that though. I'm kind of totally fine with doing it again, you know? I'm also losing my voice because I've just been like locked in on this and not like had a drink of water or anything. Take a drink of water, do it for me. If you haven't in a while, take a drink of water. There's some of the pink lava like up here now though. That's kind of neat. What are we at? 74. God, this is a long one. I just hope it looks cool at the end because if it doesn't look cool, I'm gonna be upset. I'll be fine, but I would like it to look cool. Put a lot of time and effort into this. The laggier this gets, the more concerned I become. I don't know what it is, but this is like such an aside as well. But I get Goodreads notifications, right? And they've done, like, this isn't an ad or anything for Goodreads, right? I've gotten so many notifications about like book giveaways today, like not winning them, but like so many that they're just like starting, like so many books on my want to read list have been getting giveaways today. It's like every couple of hours, there's like one or two. And I'm like, what's going on? What's happening? It's like unexpected. I haven't entered a single one. I haven't opened the app yet today. I've done no reading. Although this is gonna take a long time to edit, so I probably crack open an audiobook for this one. Who knows, maybe I will be ordering dinner. Yeah, this one in particular is gonna take me over half an hour to get through, which it is, like I said, the titular volcano level, but it's not what I was expecting going into this. I am pleasantly surprised, but also, this is gonna be a beast to edit. I did finally split my recordings at the 2-hour mark. Usually I split my recordings at the 1-hour mark, but I was so enveloped in this game that I'm like, oh, I'll be done. I feel like I've been doing this for 5 minutes. It's been 2 hours. Again, pleasantly surprised, because I definitely thought this was going to be a nay, not a play. I've said this already, even in this video, but my God, like this started out as a throwaway game. Ended up being a great opportunity to yap. I'm gonna have to go through my Steam backlog and find all like the cozies like this that I kind of just have forgotten about. I know there's other games that can be chill in my backlog. I'll find them. Like I said earlier though, there's a very good chance we play the full version of this, like the full free version. I'm curious if they would do DLC for this, because I'm vibing heavy with this version, and I still think you could do a lot of really cool DLC, just like different designs and stuff. Because like I just picked one of the levels at random. I was like, all right, this is the first one listed. This is the one we're doing. Kind of ended up working though, because it's a little like summery. It's like the end of summer. We're going into September. I base my seasons off vibes because I live in Texas and it's like hot all year round mostly. We get a little bit of cool weather in like the second half of November and December, and then like a little bit in January, but that's about it. So I base it off vibes. So September 1st hits, it's fall. I can wear my sweaters again, even if it's very hot out. Thank you. We can still consider this summer though. It's like technically still summer. The first day of fall isn't until like the end of the month or something. There's like 2 different yellows. There's like the number 12 yellow and the number 18 yellow, but they both have a bloom on them, so I can't tell which one's which, quite frankly. And this still really isn't looking like a volcano from the top, but I'm hoping. Trusting the process, if you will. 89%. We're getting there. We're making progress. We are getting there. Oh, there's like, I was like, what is happening on top here? There's like lava coming out of the top of the thing because we like built that. So it knows to do that now and have that animation. I also think my model is starting to glitch because my PC is just like tired of it. Oh, there's like steam blocks. That's fun. They have more of the transparent blocks for the steam. That's so cool. I wonder how far it goes up because there's a lot of layers of just like steam. Oh, another color of steam block. Okay. There's a lot of like little steam clouds that goes on for a minute because it's kind of like starting to get slow. I have to like wait for the whole level to load in before I can like start putting on the color, because that's why it like goes all the way out to the side like that. Because I was like, there's extra room on the board for this one. It's because of the smoke clouds. I am like really curious how this is. There is an eraser, by the way. I'm curious how this is going to look when we're done with it. It took me 2 hours to notice the eraser. All right, 99%. We're at like the tail end, but there's like still so many layers. I want to see like how the smoke looks at the end, like the most, because there's like a lot of it layered on top of each other. So I'm curious. I also looked over at OBS for a hot second until my mic stopped recording. I was gonna be so mad. Oh, it's done. Okay, you can kind of see the volcano. Yeah, you can definitely see it. Whoa, wait. Okay, it looks cool. It looks really cool, actually. So let's go look at the whole thing then, at the main menu. Ugh, that took like 40 minutes for the volcano alone. Oh gosh. There it is. You can't like zoom out or anything. You can kind of. Ooh. Okay, that's really cool, actually. All right, it has a box around the volcano, which is annoying, but it ended up looking really cool. All right, I like this game. It's getting a play from me. Do I have to plan an entire new series of videos for it? Yes, but I kind of already started planning it a couple years ago, so I can probably just recessor that and move on. But that is finally going to be it for this video. Hopefully it's all in one video. Hopefully I didn't have to split it, but I might have to. It got really long. We'll see. Thank you once again to Toasty Labs and Keymailer for providing me with my early access demo copy of Coloring Voxels. Like I said, the game is free to play and it's out now. And so going forward, that's also the version that we will be playing. So I might have to redo the volcano in the next video. We'll see what happens. If you like this video, make sure to give me a like down below, as well as subscribe for more and hit the little notification bell to be notified when I upload new ones. As always, I hope everyone had or is having a super lovely day wherever you are in the world. I'm gonna go edit this video and take a nap, but I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!